What's up, guys? Sid here. Hopefully you guys have seen the series of 3 little really short videos I posted about the once a year Oklahoma City Friends in the Library book sale. Kind of giving you a little sneak peek of stuff I was picking up and whatnot. So here we have the books that I picked up. I'm going to do 2 separate videos. First one here being the books, and the second video will be on the movies I picked up, the VHS and DVDs. So we'll go ahead and we'll get right into this. Guys, I had a lot of fun. I spent the most money I have spent at this sale. This is the 3rd time I've went, and had my tax refund check, so I spent a little bit more than I usually spend, and got a bunch of good stuff, and had a great time as usual. So we'll go ahead and we'll get right into this. First up is The Rock. This is a history of Alcatraz, the fort, the prison. Really cool book here. All about the inmates, the prison itself, you know, the floor plan and the cells, and just everything done at the prison. Just a really neat book on the history of Alcatraz. Some great pictures in here. Just an awesome book. Again, for those of you that haven't watched my videos on this book sale before, all hardcover books were $1 a piece, and softcover books were 50 cents. So there's that one. I got this one here. This is an album of the 60s. Really cool book on the 60s. Lots of great photos. All the famous musicians, actors, all the stuff that happened in history with segregation, first men on the moon. Just a really cool history of the 60s here. It's a neat book. Then I got a couple of Mad magazines. Nice Adventure Time cover. This is number 520, April 2013. Pretty cool. Magazines, I think, were either a quarter or 50 cents a piece. It's 2 of the same issue, so if anybody's interested in one of those issues, just let me know. There's that. This is a really cool book here. This is the history of torture and execution from early civilization through medieval times to the present. It was a $35 book when it came out. It's a little rough. It's definitely been used, but just great stuff here on executions, hanging, the guillotine, firing squad, the electric chair, drawn and quartering, the rack. Everything is talked about here. Lots of great pictures and drawings. Really cool book there. Next, this is a neat book. This is the Royal Tour 1901, or the Cruise of HMS Ophir by Petty Officer Harry Price. This is an actual reproduction of his journal. Check this out. This is just really cool. You guys can hear me. I've got some wind blowing here. Just really neat. I just got it for the artistic aspect of it here. Just really cool. This was printed in Canada. This is the book you don't normally see every day. Guy was a really good artist. I like his handwriting. Just a neat book. We got some martial arts books here. Karate, basic concepts and skills. I pick these up every now and then. I've always been a fan of the martial arts. And then I got Taekwondo. So pretty cool. Then we got Albert Schweitzer, The Man in His Mind. I just thought that was kind of a neat book. Got The Spirit of Masonry. This is all about Freemasonry, history of it and whatnot. This will be going up for sale. That's why I bought this for resales, 1982. Alright, then we got a signed book here. This is Do It Yourself with the Handy Family by Birmingham. 200 easy projects in comic strip form, 100 household hints. So it is actually comic strips, but it Tells you how to build stuff and craft projects and handy household hints. It's really cool. And it is actually signed on the inside front cover there. Best wishes for better projects, Lloyd P. Birmingham. So very cool. This is from 1960 General Features Syndicates. So neat book there. We got Diary of an Early American Boy. This is the second copy of this I have. The other copy is a gray cover by Eric Sloan. I'll probably be keeping this one because it's in a lot better shape. But you guys know I'm a huge fan of Eric Sloan. So, super cool book. Then I thought this would be a good read. This is Tattoo Machine. Tall Tales, True Stories, and My Life in Ink by tattoo artist Jeff Johnson. It's kind of neat. Always been a fan of tattooing. I did it for a while. What else we got here? This is cool. This is Executioners, Men and Women Who Kill for People. Not a lot of photos. There's a little photo section here in the center. But a neat book nonetheless. We got chapters on the Spanish Inquisition, early forms of execution such as crucifixion and stoning, impalement, prisons, the guillotine, witch hunting, electric chair, gas chamber, lethal injection, so on and so forth. Neat book. Alright, then we have, this is just a cool book here, In Quest of the Perfect Book. This is all about book collector and things he looks for in books. Got some great pictures. Really nice put together book. So, thought that was neat. Alright, now we'll start the autograph books. This is Swing Your Sword by college football coach Mike Leach. And it is signed up there in black Sharpie. Nice bold autograph. Mike Leach. Very cool. This is my second copy of this I found signed at that actual book sale. First copy I found the first time I went. This is Locker Room to Boardroom by Super Bowl player Eddie Hinton. He played on the Indianapolis Colts. It's signed and inscribed right there. It says to Larry, thank you very much for chaperoning. He spelled it wrong. That was kind of funny. Chaperoning me around for the Jim Thorpe NFL Golf Classic. May God always be with you and your family. Eddie Hinton, 4/15/1996. So, pretty cool. So, I'm going to be selling one of my copies. I think my other copy is just signed by him, but I like the inscription. I'll probably keep that one. But if anybody's interested in a copy signed by Eddie Hinton, Indianapolis Colts, hit me up. Alright, then we have In Search of Butch Cassidy by Larry Pointer, local Oklahoma writer. Signed right there with best regards, Larry Pointer. This is University of Oklahoma Press out of Norman, Oklahoma. Pretty neat book all about Butch Cassidy, who he believes is or was Butch Cassidy. Some great pictures here of the Old West and stuff. Very cool. This is a really neat book here. This is Jim Farley's story, The Roosevelt Years. And inscribed by Jim Farley. He was our 53rd Postmaster General. He was nominated for president at one point. Nice inscription there to William Boykin with sincere good wishes. I hope you find the story interesting and informative. Signed James Farley, October 29, 1965. There's the man right there. Jim Farley's story. And this is copyright 1948. Definitely signed this later in his life. Really nice book, some great photographs in here. There he is with President FDR. There they are in the car there. Really neat book here. Nice old signature. Really like that one. We have FBI Codename Tenpar, Tennessee's Ray Blanton Years. This is written by former FBI agent Hank Hillen. He spent 5 years investigating the most corrupt political machine in Tennessee history. So this is Hank Hillen, and it's signed to Joy McMillan. Now here is the true story for sure. Hope you like it, Joy. Hank Hillen, April 1986. So very, very cool. Neat book there by an FBI agent. Happy to have that. Let's see. This is radio show host and newspaper columnist Bruce H. Williams. This is his book, Thanks for Asking. And it is signed right there. Very cool. We have Kathy by Barbara Miller and Charles Paul Kahn. And it is signed by a bunch of different people. Did some research. I don't think any of these people are anybody. I just think they were attendees at a conference that Barbara Miller, Kathy Miller, and Charles Paul Kahn were at. But it is signed by author Paul Kahn. Right there, written numerous books. It is signed by Barbara J. Miller. And it is signed up there in the top corner by her daughter Kathy. So pretty cool. I do like the multiple signatures on here. It's just kind of neat. So neat book there. Finally, after seeing so many copies of Bill O'Reilly books, never finding one signed, I finally found my first one signed by him. This is Bill O'Reilly's Culture Warrior. It is signed on his personal book plate right there from the desk of Bill O'Reilly. So I finally have a Bill O'Reilly signature in my collection. Next we have A Kind of Grace by Jackie Joyner-Kersee, the autobiography of the world's greatest female athlete. Signed right there nicely, Jackie J. Kersee. Very nice. This is a really cool one here. This is David Brinkley, autobiography here. Signed nicely right there, to Bob with my best wishes, David Brinkley. Really, really happy to get this. Huge fan of him. So if you don't know who David Brinkley is, I don't know what to tell you, but got some other stuff in here I hadn't noticed before. Super happy to get a David Brinkley autograph. This one's neat here. This is Troublemaker, One Man's Crusade Against China's Cruelty by Harry Wu. Harry Wu is a human rights activist for the Republic of China. He spent 19 years in the Chinese labor camps. Written numerous books. Signed very nicely right there, Harry Wu. That's a cool one. Next we have Larry McReynolds, Big Picture, My Life from Pit Road to the Broadcast Booth. You guys know him from being the crew chief for Dale Earnhardt. So now he's a network television broadcaster. Signed it real nicely in black Sharpie. Best wishes, Larry McReynolds, Fox Sports. Really cool book here. It's got some good photos in there. There's also Davey Allison's crew chief. There he is with Dale Earnhardt. So very cool. And the buy of the day here, this is The Last Man on the Moon by Eugene Cernan. He was the last astronaut to step foot on the moon. This is my second copy of this book, guys. I found one before, back when I lived in Kansas for $4. This one cost me $1. And he has signed it twice. Last Man on the Moon, Eugene Cernan. And he signed it again right there. Inscribed it to Pete, best wishes, Eugene Cernan. So I'm going to keep my other copy of this because it's my copy. The other one is signed by Gene and Don Davis. So, but if anybody is interested in buying or trading for this one, let me know. Alright guys, so this is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 when I show off the movies. Thanks for watching. See you.